Hey guys, welcome to my review. 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 That can get annoying very quick. So not a whole lot happened in this episode. For the most part, we see that seemingly Izanami has been activated, and it seems as though Kabuto just keeps on repeating his events over and over as he's standing still. We see at the end of the episode with Sasuke and Itachi standing in front of him, and he's standing completely still, and I guess in his mind, he just keeps on repeating the events over and over. We just keep on seeing the horn get slashed, etc., etc. So, for the most part, I guess the biggest progression we got in this episode was the fact that, Izanami was activated. It was enjoyable, but at times it did get a little bit annoying. Like, my gripes with the episode, for the most part, is that even though it's supposed to be that way, if you read the manga, then you know that Izanami, the way, it was shown in the manga, just like this episode, is that you keep on seeing the events repeated. And not to mention, the episode was very short. I believe at the 18-minute mark, the episode ends, and then the Bijou song comes on, and while I love that little catchy tune, what the hell, it's total jip, 18 minutes only. It's kind of really sad to see Kabuto there and what he ultimately has become. First of all, he's there like, he don't even know who the hell he wants to be. He wants to be Orochimaru. He wants to be like, he's had an identity meltdown at this point. It's no longer a crisis, it's a meltdown. And even Itachi has to tell him, yo, you can admire somebody, you can try to imitate them, but once you try to be like them, you just totally lost yourself, and you're fucking crazy, dog. And then seeing Orochimaru hanging out of his stomach, that shit just looked disgusting. I'm sorry, I was just looking at that like, why the fuck is there the giant Orochimaru snake head hanging out of his stomach? Can he just like, put that back in, please? You're not Orochimaru. You never will be Orochimaru. You're nowhere near Orochimaru's level. I think the anime made it a little bit more noticeable when exactly Izanami was activated and everything about it, the events, because I remember reading this in manga, and it kind of slipped by me when I was reading. I was like, wait, when was it activated or something? But with this particular episode, it was kind of more clear. You get a clear vision of him, his eye changing color, and that was kind of cool, little deviation from what we've seen in the past. When an eye gets activated, it kind of had like this white looking, silver looking thing in his eye, and from that moment on, you clearly see the events keep on repeating themselves, the horn, etc. And I guess this episode also, for the most part, it just makes you feel like pity for Kabuto at this point, because he really just comes across as pathetic at this point. It's like, he doesn't know who he is. Now he's just trapped in what seems to be this loop, and he keeps on going and going. Meanwhile, Sasuke and Itachi are just standing there looking at him like he's crazy. So out of everything, I guess the most I feel is pity for Kabuto at this point, because he's been decimated by them. There's nothing, like, he got fucking owned by Itachi. You can totally see with episodes like this that they are really trying their best to pace themselves so we don't go into filler arcs, because they added in even a little bit of filler of Sasuke and Itachi when they were little, again with the shuriken, that little scene that's been added in many different times on many different episodes. So it's kind of like, we got a little bit of filler there, and then the episode ends at 18 minutes, and they throw the Bijou song. So they're definitely trying to pace themselves better so we don't run into filler. But it also makes me feel like, oh, this episode went by too quick, and all that really happened was Izanami was activated, and Kabuto was just standing there. But it took, like, a lot of repetition to get there. And again, it's no fault to the anime. This is what it was in the manga. I guess in the manga, it didn't feel that bad seeing the repetition, because it was just like mainly one chapter, but in an episode you kind of want a bit more out of it, I guess. So that's mainly my complaint. I mean, I enjoyed the episode, to be honest with you. I really enjoyed just seeing like Kabuto flipping the fuck out, like what the hell's going on and shit. But I just feel like I wish we would have got more out of the episode. I guess that's my main concern with the episode, is that it didn't really have a whole lot. It just mainly had the activation and then them just standing there with a bunch of repetition in the middle. But it was still pretty cool. I'm gonna give this one 6.5 out of 10. The fact that we got Izanami activated, Izanami looked pretty cool. It wasn't as epic, I feel, as though Izanagi. I really love the way Izanagi, everything, and the way Danzo had it all set up. But Izanami still looked pretty cool, and the fact that he's trapped in what seems to be a never-ending loop, it kind of reminds me of, again, Yu Yu Hakusho Kurama. He was fighting somebody, I believe, in a cave, and I think he put that on the Elder Toguro. That was pretty freaking slick as hell. So nice homage to that particular move, I guess you could say. Although it could be that he just got that from some sort of folklore or something, because they get all sorts of inspiration from everywhere. But yeah, that's pretty much what I thought of the episode. Went by too quick, felt a bit short, but it was alright for what it was. Let me know what you guys think. First of all, Izanami, was it cool? Did you like it better in the manga and the anime? I personally thought that The manga did it more like mystified, like you kind of didn't like at first be like, wait, what the fuck? When did he activate it? But the anime looked pretty cool as well, so that's my take on it. But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up for Izanami because it seems as though finally the fight is over. Next week's episode looks like they're gonna add a bit of filler into the whole backstory of Izanami because it seems as though it was really long, which I'm interested to see how they're gonna handle it because they could do it either way. You know, it could be a good filler, it could be bad filler, but we'll just have to wait and see. But I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. By the way, in case you're wondering why my hair is loose, I can't find my hair tie. Sue me.